Hello and welcome back to Digital Assets Daily. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in your corner of the world. I saw an article I wanted to discuss, as if you are familiar with our channel, we have discussed this area of price per XRP a few times, and if you've been here from the beginning, you're absolute on where we stand on this channel. Let's get into the article. The Ripple's XRP at $10. Too far from possible is the question. So let's see what it says. XRP is the third largest cryptocurrency in the market by market cap. However, it has the lowest price among the top 10 cryptocurrencies, with a current price of 18 cents. Over the years, XRP enthusiasts have questioned the possibility of the digital asset hitting $10. He states also there have been experts who attempt to access the possibility of the digital asset hitting $100. For us, we're just going to stop right there. And the reason I'm not going any further, if you follow this channel, we have broken it down to the idea, as they have stated, a possible scenario of backing Ripple's XRP with gold. If gold were stated at $10,000 per ounce, which many people have stated it will soon be, then we've already explained XRP would immediately be at a price of $600. Now let's pull this up on the US debt clock. The current price of gold to US debt is $20,170 per ounce. If we're discussing a digital backed US currency, US reserve backed by gold, then wouldn't this be the number we'd back it with? Because that's the US dollar to gold ratio currently now, $20,170 per ounce. If you have a $20,000 per ounce gold backed XRP, that would double, which we've shown in a few different videos, the price of XRP to a minimum of $1,200 per XRP. Next article, Ripple sues YouTube for failing to protect users from cryptocurrency scams. If Ripple and Google are at some kind of a clash, and that's the reason Ripple is suing YouTube, we do know that Google owns YouTube, and we know that Google is an investor in the startup of Ripple and in Stellar, and we've shown that in video. The articles are always provided, the links below in the description of every single video. Feel free to research any information and content that we provide. We provide this for you as an investor to understand clearly what you are invested in. My thoughts on Ripple suing YouTube. If Ripple is somehow at a clash with Google, then most likely the way Google started removing Bitcoin videos, then we may see some issue of Google removing, or in this case YouTube, removing Ripple and XRP videos. That would be a terrible thing if they tend to go that way, and if that is what's happening. I'm not seeing that scenario, but again, here you have Ripple suing YouTube for failing to protect users from cryptocurrency scams. So we'll see what happens, we'll see where this goes, and that's going to get interesting very fast. Another thing in the news today, or in the past week, is Ripple losing former CME executive who was behind XRP's success. And I know there's a lot of mixed feelings on that. Ripple's Miguel Vias is leaving the company after a 3.5-year run, according to his LinkedIn profile. Some people are giving Miguel Vias the credit for Ripple's success, and others are saying he is the reason for the manipulative price of XRP being so low. You know, I can only share the news on this one. I have zero thoughts and opinion on that one. So in the article, we have Miguel Vias, the head of XRP markets at Ripple, has apparently left the company. According to his LinkedIn page, and Vias did not immediately respond to today's request for comment. Here we have his description and his profile for LinkedIn. being full-time November 16, to April 2020, 3 years and 6 months in the greater New York City area. He was to identify, hire, and lead international team of 10 to achieve performance milestones while maintaining strong morale and drive execution of partnership strategy for XRapid, the company's flagship payments product, with top crypto exchanges, market makers, and major payment providers. Formalized sales structure to generate $1 billion plus in XRP sales over 3 years. Change of plans, ? Vias is parting way with Ripple after a 3.5-year run at the blockchain Decacom. Notably, his LinkedIn profile comes just 6 months after he dispelled rumors about his departure on Twitter, claiming he had no plans to go anywhere else. His Twitter statement was, "Still at Ripple, guys, no plans to go anywhere else, too much work to do." The former CME Group executive joined Ripple back in 2016 to work on liquidity solutions for XRP, the third biggest cryptocurrency by market cap. He was responsible for listing XRP on exchanges and managing its quarterly sales. Ripple and XRP removed most of the initial reservations I had around Bitcoin, namely that there was an actual group of people focused solely on integrating into the financial system instead of displacing it, Vias said. And as reported by you today, Ripple lost veteran employee Evan Schwartz back in January, and he was the mastermind behind the ILP. The long list of executives who have left Ripple over the past 2 years includes Corey Johnson, Dan Morgan, Catherine Coley, and others. And it's worth noting that Catherine Coley is currently at the helm of Binance US. She is the current CEO and the local branch of one of the largest cryptocurrency exchanges by trading volume. And I would honestly have to side with all of these departures on the side of, Ripple. Because they, in my opinion, if you listen closely to what they say, they tell you what's really happening and going on in their words. I think sometimes people read in too much to what they would like it to mean instead of what they're actually saying. A lot of times, like he said, he still has too much work to do. And if he is leaving, as he states in his LinkedIn, then his work is complete. His work is done. He's not going to leave Ripple because of maybe not so much on bad feelings. I don't feel like it's that way, because Brad typically congratulates many of these people for their new positions. I think what would be most telling is to see where Miguel Vias ends up. Did he retire, or will he go to a new bank or a new exchange or a new company? Or was he going to connect on the board of, some government system to advise them on digital assets and cryptocurrencies? It tends to be the mantra that most of the people, when they do leave Ripple, they go on to a new position, which in the long run actually helps Ripple and XRP's progression to expand and move forward. That's most likely the feeling that I'm tending to get out of this. So I guess time will tell, and we will see where this goes. We're going to finish off this video with a smooth sea never made a skilled sailor. I would say the analogy of that is absolutely fitting of long-term investors. Again, guys, this is not financial advice. It is for entertainment purposes only. Much love to all of you. We'll catch you in the next one.